today is my mega empties. I did talk about this in a November vlog, that this was going to be part of the plan for Vlogmas this year. So essentially what happened was my last empties video was for August. And then in September, we had a wedding, we had a vacation, we had Scott's birthday, we had my sister-in-law's wedding. So like, poof, there goes September. Then October was just full on Halloween, redoing Phoebe's room, poof, there goes October. Now I'm halfway through November, so I have 2.5 months worth of empty stuff here. So strap in, grab whatever beverage you want, maybe even a snack, because this is probably the most filled this thing has ever been. I will kind of be looking down here periodically because if you're not familiar with my empties video, I do keep a spreadsheet with all the information for my empties, how much everything costs, would I purchase again. I did have a $3,500 goal empty for this year because the last 2 years I hit $3,000, and 2023 has not been kind to me in this category. So if you guys are interested in seeing everything I finished up in the last 2.5 months, whether or not I repurchase, how we're tracking towards that goal, then keep on watching. Let's go. Okay, so the first category in my spreadsheet is makeup. And I only have 2 items to talk about in this category. Oh my goodness, what is this lady doing over here? My hair, it's just, this hair needs to get washed. So I tried to like hide everything on the nest, but not everything can be hidden. Anyway, I only have 2 products in this category, which is very reminiscent of how the last couple months have gone. I've been so busy and just life has been chaotic, and I just haven't had time to sit down and do my makeup. It's really taken until like right now for me to like find moments for myself. It's been a lot, let's put it that way. So the first product here is from AOA, and it's their Wonder Skin Illuminating Primer. I don't even know how long ago I got this, but this does retail for $1, like most things on Shop Misc's website. This was a nice illuminating primer. I felt like it felt basically like all glowy, lotiony kind of primers. Obviously the price for it is great, but these days I'm more so looking for something hydrating than glowy. Then this next one, I didn't even know I finished, and I don't know how it wound up like back in my drawer. So like at some point I finished it. Maybe it was in the last 2.5 months and like my brain just didn't process, but this is from Smashbox, and it's the So Chill Coconut Priming Water. This came out in 2018. It was a collaboration with Nicole Concilio. It smelled so good. I'm honestly sad to see it gone. The primer water retails for $34. And while I really did enjoy it, and I thought like the face priming with a spray really is like hydrating idea, it's not something I consciously remember to do, which is why this has sat around for so long, even though it was a product I really enjoyed. So in the last 2.5 months, my makeup empties came out to $35, bringing my annual makeup empties to $425.35. The next category I have is lip balms, and I actually have finished one. It's a mini, and I want to say this was the 2021 birthday gift. Maybe 2022, I can't remember. But it was a set I got from NARS, and it was the balm they have in the shade Laguna. It was a mini. It retails for about $7. I've gone through a full size of one of these lip balms before too, and I feel like it's a really nice lip balm. However, it isn't like long-term hydrating. Like I feel like it feels really nice when you put it on, but like that feeling goes away fast. So these are pretty pricey, so I do not recommend them. So like I said, for the last 2.5 months, my lip balm empties came out to $7, bringing my annual lip balm empty total to $65.19. So for skincare, I do break it into 3 categories: general skincare, facial cleansers, and masks. And in the general skincare category, I actually have 4 mini face moisturizers, which is just interesting. The first one I have here is from Elemis, and this is the Pro Collagen Marine Cream. Elemis is a very pricey brand, and I feel like they're not worth what they charge. So this half-ounce sample retails for $46.50. First of all, everything of theirs is very, very scented, but on top of that, this is the day cream. And I know from using this many times in the past, I cannot use this product under makeup. Out of most moisturizers I've tried in the past, this one pills the absolute worst. So I only use this as a night cream, and I really don't get the hype. On that note, I also have another very small mini I got here. My mom might have given me this sample. This is the Elemis Ultra Smart Pro Collagen Day Cream. Again, it doesn't seem that much different than the other one, very fragranced. Honestly, this one might be even more fragrance than the other one. And this little size here retails for $24. So I don't get the LMS hype. It's not my journey. This one here is from Vichy, and this is their Aqualia Thermal Moisturizer. This size here retails for about $10.35. And honestly, this was a nice, thick, moisturizing cream. I had no qualms with it, but it didn't leave an impression to the point where I'm like, I want to go buy a full size of it. The last sample here I have is from Aven, and this is their Seek of Fate Repairing Protective Cream. Now, this little sample didn't actually say much on it. It retails for about $2.15, and maybe it was not supposed to be used on the face. Maybe it was supposed to be used on the body, but it was just so thick and like hard to blend in. I don't know. I feel like I missed the memo on this one, so it's not one that I would personally purchase. So for the last 2.5 months, my skincare empties came out to $83, bringing my annual skincare total to $604.68. The next category is facial cleansers, and I actually have 4 fairly different products. I guess we'll start with makeup removers. So the first one here I have is a sample of the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This size retails for $5. This is a great cleansing balm. However, I don't think you need to pay Clinique prices to get a cleansing balm. I just don't find that necessary. The next one is one I've already repurchased, and it's the one I'm actively using. And this is from the Face Shop, and this is their Rice Water Bright Cleansing Oil. I got this on YesStyle. This retails for $15, and for $15, this lasts me so long, so much longer than a cleansing balm. I just think you get such a better value with some. I'm sure you can hear that. It's super windy today, and the wind keeps blowing my door. Okay. Anyway, definitely recommend this. I'm a big fan. Like I said, I'm already using another one. Then the last makeup remover I have here is from Bioderma. I do have a micellar water here. This retails for about $15, and I just got this, I think, last year in a 2-pack from Costco. If I saw it again, I would get it, but actually I haven't bought any micellar water yet. But I would definitely either get this one or the Garnier, kind of whatever my hands grab first. I find them fairly interchangeable. Then I do have one facial cleanser here. It's from, I'm gonna have to lock that door after this. It's from I Do Care, and this is their Gentle Vibes Panthenol Gel Cleanser. So this here retails for about $6.33. So I did receive this in PR from I Do Care last year, but I cannot find this anywhere online. So I guess it's already been discontinued. So I can't say too much about it, but I did think it was a nice gentle cleanser. It didn't really like lather. It was just nice, and like I said, it's a gel cleanser. I thought it was good, but it doesn't exist anymore, and I don't know why. So for the last 2.5 months, my facial cleansing empties came out to $41.33, bringing my annual facial cleansing empties to $94.52. Now I'm gonna go lock the screen door. Well, it's not a screen door, but you know what I mean. The next category is masks. And I still did not use any masks at all in the last 2.5 months. Well, I didn't use any up. So my total for the year is still sitting at $17.94. Hair care, I do have 4 items in this category. I have 2 dry shampoos here, so I'm gonna just start with them. The first here is from Chlorine, and this is their Detox Dry Shampoo with Organic Aquatic Mint. This retails for $20. I did receive this in PR from Chlorine. This is one of my favorite dry shampoos, but it's $20, so I definitely recommend getting it on sale. The next one I despised. This I think is like a sample size or like a half size. It's from Bedhead. It's their Rockaholic Dirty Secret Dry Shampoo. This size retails for about $9.92, and I just thought this was terrible. I think I got this in like a dry shampoo set from like Target or something. It left my hair so gritty, almost like there was like hairspray in my hair. I did not find that it like absorbed oils. It just like made everything feel gritty, so I would not get this again. All right, this next here is a travel size of the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Smoothing Conditioner. I got this for vacation. This retails for $1.99, and I thought this was a nice conditioner. I'm not really in the market for conditioners. I have a bunch, but I thought it smelled nice. I thought it was good. Like, I think I would consider buying a full size of I would consider buying a full size is all I'm trying to say. The last thing here is from L'Oreal, and this is their Elvive Dream Lengths Wonder Water. This retails for $10.38. I've used the other Wonder Water in the past. I got this one on Amazon, and I feel like they're very interchangeable. I actually have this right now on my Amazon Subscribe and Save, so I do plan on getting it again. And yeah, it's hard to explain what the Wonder Water is because I don't even fully understand what it is, but occasionally when my hair just feels like not good, I just coat my ends in it, kind of squeeze it in and let it sit for a minute, and then I wash it out and my hair like feels great. So whatever the magic is, it works. So my hair care empties for the last 2.5 months came out to $42.30, bringing my annual hair care empties to $316.03. Now for body care, I do have 6 things. It's pretty funny that I'm gonna get this out of the way, but I do have 3 of these deodorants. I plow through this stuff, 3 of these. These retail for $3.39 each, and this is one of my tried and trues. Next thing I have here is a Isle of Paradise self-tanning water refill. I guess I must have finished my last one kind of towards the beginning of September, and I had used this one to refill my current one. I've been using this self-tanner for like 2 years now, and I really like that it comes in these little things and I can just refill my sprayer and use it whenever I want. And a refill of this retails for $24. I do have a Copper Tone Kids SPF 50. This retails for $7.99. This is the sunscreen we were using all summer, the 3 of us. We went through a bunch of these over the summer. And then I also used up this Tree Hut Vitamin C shower gel, and I am hooked on these. Right now I'm using the pumpkin spice one. It's so good. This is the vitamin C. This smells so much like if you were a child of the 90s, the L'Oreal Kids chlorine shampoo. It is that exact scent. Like, it took me back to childhood smelling this. So I already have 2 more Tree Hut shower gels upstairs. And this retails for $10.49 if I forgot to say. So for the month of November, my body care empties came out to $52.65, bringing my annual body care empties to $169.97. All right, nail care is where it's gonna get a little tricky. I mentioned this, I think, in my last empties video, but it's been quite a while. I have been using a bunch of these Dashing Divas over the year and like just saving all these extras. Not knowing if I have like enough to pair things together, but I've decided I'm going to consider these empties, but I'm gonna take them out of the boxes and I'm just going to have like little strips of them. Like, I'm gonna have a place where I'm gonna keep them just in case I ever want to go ahead and use them. Just because I don't feel like I can't just make a full set out of what's left of these, basically. So it's like a miscellaneous batch. We're just gonna talk really quick. So these sizes retail for $8 each. I have Leaf It Be and Ivy Twist. I've used these periodically through the year. It's time to just have these in the empties total and then move on because it's been stressing me out for no reason. Then I have 2 more here. This size retails for $7. I have Jedi Jade and All Out Diva. And then also the $7, I have Iced Mint and White Canvas. White Canvas I wore when I was a bridesmaid. Now I can just like figure out a plan for those instead of overthinking it too much. All right, so for my Dashing Diva nail care empties, that came out to $44 for the year, bringing my nail care empties for the year to $54.98. I do have 2 products in the fragrance category. I have a full-size fragrance, which is crazy, and this is from Pacifica, and this is their Dream Moon fragrance. This is Patchouli, Sandalwood, and Pink Rose. Honestly, this was a favorite of 2022. It certainly still is a favorite scent, and I would repurchase. It only retails for $22, but Pacifica actually was kind enough to send me a refill. It's so good. And then I have a little fragrance sample here. It retails for about $1.30. This is Valentino Born in Roma. I don't know. It smells okay. I guess I could, let me see. I have it up here. It is Black Currant, Jasmine Grandiflorum, and Bourbon Vanilla. It's fine. I don't think it's worth a $130 bottle. I'll put it that way. So for the last 2.5 months, my fragrance empties came out to $23.30, bringing my annual fragrance empties to $61.02. The next category is hand soap, and I do have 2 empty hand soaps here. The first one is from Mrs. Meyer's, and I've said it before, I need to stop buying Mrs. Meyer's hand soaps. I think this was the last one I had left. This is Acorn Spice. Acorn Spice is such a good scent for a household cleaner, but the formula of these is just not great. It retails for $4.89, and honestly, I pay less for Bath & Body Works hand soaps when they're on sale than I pay for this. So I'm not saving money by getting Mrs. Meyer's, let's put it that way. Then from Bath & Body Works, I have Among the Clouds. They now retail for $7.95. Not that I pay anywhere near that, but the prices are really going up. This is Wild Berry Skies and Whipped Vanilla Clouds. This one smells good. I like, it's been a while. I have to like re-smell. Yeah, it honestly smelled more berry than vanilla to me. I don't think I'd repurchase it. It didn't wow me in a way where I was like, oh my God, I miss that scent. So it was nice, but among the clouds, it's not for me. So my hand soap empties for the last 2.5 months came out to $12.84, bringing my annual hand soap empties to $66.27. I do have 2 Bath & Body Works candles. I think my mom actually bought me both of these. The first I have here is Leaves, and I just thought this packaging was so cute. Leaves is my favorite scent. It's Red Crisp Apple, Golden Nectar, Warm Clove Spice. This one retailed for $26.50, but you never should pay full price. And then this one is Cinnamon Spiced Vanilla. I'd never had this one before. I also thought this one was really nice. Very good for this time of year. And this one is Fresh Ground Cinnamon, Sugar Crystals, Tahitian Vanilla Bean. And this one says $26.95. So they're really up in their prices. But again, don't pay full price. So my candle empties for the last 2.5 months came out to $53.45, bringing my annual candle empties to $268.95. I do have a miscellaneous category where I talk about things that aren't necessarily going to be calculated into the totals of these specific categories, but I feel like they're worth mentioning. The first here is this facial razor. This is from Kitsch. I got a pack of these from Thrive Market, but they sell them at Target, they sell them on Amazon. They're very affordable, and it's the best facial razor I've ever used. One of these retails for about $1.33, but you can get a pack of them on sale, and I recommend them. And I also finished my Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. I love this. I've been using this for years and years. I don't even know how many bottles I've gone through at this point. I already ordered another one. It's coming in the mail. This retails for $32, but I think this is the best for eye brushes because I usually do like a really deep clean of like my face brushes, but my eye brushes just have eyeshadow on it, and this just cleans them so fast and they're immediately dry, and it's a time saver, and it makes cleaning things so much easier. Anyway, the last category I have is foil packets. I try to keep track of how many I've been using this year. I only used one in the last 2.5 months. It's from Bliss, and this is their Drench and Quench Cream to Water Hydrator for all day moisture. I've gone through samples of this before. It's a nice, light, kind of watery gel moisturizer. It's not really my cup of tea, but I think it's good for a gel moisturizer. So having finished one foil packet in the last 2.5 months brings my annual foil packet usage to 15 for the year. And now we get to talk the totals. So like I said, my annual goal for this year was $3,500, meaning every month I should have finished about $292 worth of products. I think that happened one time this year. I hit that number. And in the last 2.5 months, my total empties came out to $394.87, bringing my annual total empties for the year to $2,144.93. I am $1,355.07 away from that. I don't know if we're getting that close in the next 6 weeks of me filming this video, but I certainly will have another empties video by the end of the year where we will go over all the grand totals, and I will have a separate video with every single makeup product I finished this year. Those are always one of my favorites to film. Oh my goodness, I'm running out of breath from all the talking. So definitely let me know what's the most exciting thing you have finished in the last 2.5 months. For me, I'm gonna go fragrance. I don't know the last time I finished a fragrance that wasn't like a sample size. And yeah, that's it for this video. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Instagram down below. Give it a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.